Okay, this is the most advanced video I've made so far with WordPress because this is really sort of the belly of the beast of what's the page builder. So let me show you something. So, okay, so we're on the Have Dreams site and we've got this page called Transition Services. And it looks like that. And then we have a page called Transition Services. It's actually a different page here. Now I'm going to do some work on the background to do it, to fix this in a different way. I'm not just going to make two copies of the page, but I do want to show you how you would convert a page into the page builder and yada yada. So anyway, so just kind of watch and then it's going to make sense what I'm doing. So here's a page that is not the Swift page builder. It's what they call the classic editor. And then you've got this, which is the classic editor. Now here's the first thing to know about this classic editor. I'm going to do this because I do want to ultimately erase this text. But watch what happens. If we have text here, we go to Swift page builder. Now ignore this part because I'm not teaching you this yet. And then go back to classic editor. It does delete your stuff. I'm sorry, forget that. So it just deleted my text, like really, like deleted my text. So don't switch back and forth between these two things. Period. Do not switch back between them. Like either make a page in the Swift page builder or whatever. Okay, just that was my cautionary tale. So let's get rid of this. Now we've got a nice blank page. And, oops, I keep pressing the wrong button. But here's the thing. So now I'm in this, and I want to take all this copy, and I want to copy it, but I want to keep it in the Swift page builder. So I just told you not to toggle between these two things, but this might make a little sense. So for the moment, I'm going to go to the classic editor. Now, these things in brackets are what are called shortcodes, and I won't say more about them except to say that they're shortcodes. I'm in visual, and actually I can see text too, but let's say visual. So visual mode, and copy it, and now so I'm in classic mode, because pressing this puts it into the Swift page builder, but not already. Paste. Then I say Swift page builder, and it works. So don't even think about how that worked. Just if you have to do it, watch this video, keep pausing the video, and just follow my steps. Update, view post. Okay, oh, it wasn't done. It wasn't done loading. So update. I'm going to let it finish. Now I'm going to say view post, and it worked. Okay. Okay, the second page builder tutorial I want to do is, say the goal is to take a boring page like this that's one column and to make it look cool. Now I'm going to send you a tutorial I made for another client about page builder, but I'm just going to get specifically into how to make this boring thing into something a little cooler and a two-column layout, which looks nice. You say edit page. Now notice I'm in the development server just because even I don't want to mess this up. Now I cut and paste things as text usually, and that's because there could be little pieces of code you miss that if you cut and paste visually. Technically it'll work most of the time, but this makes sure that it works all the time. And of course I'm having trouble scrolling down. Let's do it again. And it works this time. Okay, so a lot of stuff. And I'm going to say X. I'm just going to get rid of it. But it's on my clipboard, so don't do anything else. I'm going to say Swift page builder. You might want to like put that in a text file and not just delete it like I do, but I'm like a rogue cowboy and there's no stopping me. So I would say paste it. So be good, go into Word, paste it or whatever, or actually open Notepad this notepad like this. So don't just cut like me. Go like this and have your code. So if you screw up, you've got a copy. Okay, so here's all your code. Okay, but anyways, back to me being a crazy person. Text block, 90% the page builder thing you're going to choose from these elements is page block. Okay, go away. All right, edit, and get rid of this. Okay, let's be careful. Text. Now remember, I don't say cut because then I'd wipe out what's in the clipboard, right? Right. This. Okay. Now visual. Now, what did we do? We went from a traditional, classic, what they call the classic way of doing a blog post, into this fancy schmancy page builder. We crossed the divide and we switched to Swift Page Builder. So now we're in our Swift Page Builder, and it's going to look pretty much the same because all we did is put it in Page Builder, but we didn't make a second column. Okay? So it looks the same, but how that page was built was very different. So now now we're going to get fancy and we're going to make a second column. So the way we do it, 1 for 1 means the full width. Let's make it half the width. Okay? Now we're going to make another text box. Choose elements. Text box. Okay, you don't always see that it's there, but it is there. It's just low. See how it's down here? So that's just a little thing to know about it. Let's make this half width. And as soon as it's half width, it disappeared because it's going up here. Okay? Get rid of it. I go fast in videos because I know you can pause. Okay, and now it's going to be nice and blank. Okay. So save. So now we want to put half the content here into this and make it 2 columns. Okay. So let's keep this part. And then since we're about halfway done with the page, and this is sort of a different topic, highlights from our 2013 gala. Let's do that. Cut. See, now I'm just doing it. See, yeah, but it would have been better to do the code. But anyway, so I'm going to break my own rule. And I'm going to copy the visual thing and not the text. Okay. And I'm going to say cut. You can say copy if you want. Make a copy and do what I did. Save. Edit. Now I copied it in visual, so I'm going to paste it in visual. Paste. And I'm going to say highlights so it'll match, so it'll look nice. Adding 1. And up. And I lost the formatting. If you could have seen it from the code point of view, you'd have seen that I erased where I made it. Okay. So let's see, save. Update. Remember, if you update without saving, it's not going to work. And so, preview changes. Let's preview the changes. It looks nice. Look at that. Look how, yeah. Okay, anyway, you get the idea. We'll fix it up. You could, all right, let's go for it. You ready to go berserko? You ready? Kelly and David, you with me? All right, guys, here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. It's going to get off the hook. We are going to watch this. Watch this. Okay, so we're in with these guys. Now, we're going to cut this thing in half, and we're going to do the sponsor stuff. Okay? And we're going to say X, and we're going to say save. And now we are going to make, somebody stop me, we're going to make a third text box. I know it's crazy, it's Friday, and your web developer is just a wacky person. It's yellow right here, so you know it's working. It's going in there, it's going in. See that little bit of yellow? That means it's working, it's ready to be placed. Come on, there. Okay. Now it's going to make a new text box. I'm going to get Get rid of this. Plop it in there. Then save. Now watch. Now the layout looks like this. This is 1, 1. So this means it fills up one. There's one space, and I fill up 1, the whole thing, the 1 of 1, which means 100%. So it'll look like this. Okay, update. Because I'm not going to even do preview. It's that wacky right now. So now instead of this weird tail, it'll look a little better. Hit refresh. And did I not save it? What'd I do? I bet I didn't save it. I bet I didn't hit update. Do as I say, not as I do. Alright. And refresh. So that's the old one. What's going on here? So we have this and this and this. Sponsors are here. Update. View page. Okay, at that moment my refresh button just wasn't working very well. So this isn't great, but this could be, you could make 2 more columns. You could put sponsors down here, and you could do this. But that's how you can start making nice layouts, is that it doesn't have to be 1 column. Okay? All right, we'll go more, and we'll talk about Page Builder more, and I'll send you that tutorial too, but this is a start.